Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller, back with more Classic Tetris Monthly Annual Championship. That's right, it is Mega Masters 2026, the fifth installment of our annual championships. Let me think. So 2010 to 2014. So if this were like CTWC, right? This would be the year that, wouldn't this be the year that Harry Hong wins, right? No, that's one. Let's see, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so this would be the year that Harry Hong wins if this were CTWC. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he will. I don't know. What we've got for you right now is what? Well, we've got a round 2 match. It's going to be between Allenbot and Violet. And as soon as I find out where it is, I will show it to you. There it is. Blue bracket. Yeah, blue bracket. So if you look over here in the blue bracket, Violet defeated Chaotic Hazel in round 1, becoming an instant enemy to everyone. But that's all right. You're allowed to win. And now Violet will take on Allenbot. This was all going to feed into a top 32 match that feeds that will be against Meme eventually. We'll try not to think about that. Allenbot versus Violet. Let's take a look at the rules. The rules say that this is a 64-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System and NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controllers as long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used. We will be playing best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39 Super Kill Screen. And we will be using same piece sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Now, players, if you do experience tech issues, just keep playing. So problems with OBS or internet or computer or CRT or camera or capture or whatever, just keep playing. Okay? Don't pause and do, are we supposed to keep playing or what? What? That's what you do. All right? Oh, the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $375. We're looking to get to our goal, $12 million. So anything you can do to help us get there would be great. Our prize pools are funded 100% by you, the viewers and fans. So if you want to contribute to the prize pool, if you want to keep these players coming back month after month and year after year, if you want this channel to continue to bring you monthly championship caliber Tetris, month in, month out, then contribute to the prize pool. Use the Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. The one that says Mega Masters, that is the one for this tournament, the second link. Click on that and it'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. Look at the top right corner of the screen that it brings you to. You'll see a button that says log in. Click on that to log in. Once you're logged in, well, you can contribute. And you'll see a button that says contribute on the right side. And by the way, you can log in very easily. You do not have to go through like a whole account creation process. You're literally just logging in with Twitch or YouTube or Discord or whatever. So it's easy and fun. So please consider doing that. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also see the link in the description. So that's how that works. That's how to support the players. If you want to support the channel, there's a lot of nifty ways to do that. One of which is to go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Make an ongoing pledge of support. Just like the people on this slide have done. People like Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tech, Amy Middlesbrougher, N-Dog, Mr. Brain Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Kit, Jevon T, Jason, Sunny, and Mila, and everybody else in this slide. If you want to find some other ways to support us, maybe you don't like Patreon, that is fine. You can use the support command while you're watching live and bring up some other ways. So you could do PayPal, Streamlabs, or Patreon to do a recurring contribution, Venmo, Cash App. It's like a one-time contribution. Some of these will not show up as notifications on the stream, but I will see them later, and I will go, oh, that was nice. Someone did that, even though they weren't going to get recognized during the stream, and it gives me a warm feeling of satisfaction, and it should do the same for you. If you want to do other ways, you can go to YouTube, or if you're on YouTube, do a super chat where you can put some money in, and then there's a chat, and it'll be highlighted, and I'll almost guarantee to respond to it or read it out loud. You can do a sticker. You can join the channel as a member. You can gift a channel membership. Over on Twitch, you can do bits, and I'll treat that like a super chat. You can subscribe to the channel. You can gift a subscription to the channel. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But these are use it or lose it. You cannot save them. You cannot stack them and, go, oh, I'm just going to save them up all till December and give them to you all at once. No, you cannot do that. You must use them every single month, and you must elect to use them every month. They will not renew automatically, so you have to go in and reinitiate it every single month. So make sure you do that. So do not lose them. Use them on us. Okay? Good? We figure it out? We're going to figure it out. All right, we've got 2 players here. We're going to get them all refreshed and realigned and calibrated and all that. We will check their social credit scores, make sure that they're still allowed to compete in this tournament. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Oh my God, I'm not supposed to let people know that I'm working with the government. Sucks they don't let you do it on mobile. Yeah, true. It is true. Okay, well, I think it is time. Almost. How much time we got? We have a minute. So I'm going to put the pieces in the chat. Hey, what's up, Tugi? Senator, he's Singaporean. He is. I don't understand. Thank you for the information. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Pieces. All right. Well, make sure to tell us where everybody is from. We need to know that. I think this is off a little bit. Stencil's like off by like a pixel, I bet. That is my guess. My guess is it's off like a pixel. All right, couple pixels. That's good. All right, players, you may still take, a moment or two to warm up, but the pieces are there. 322 B2B. 322 B2B. There we go. Oh, I had no idea. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. I don't know. I'll look that up. I was not aware of that. I guess I missed one day of news. That's pretty funny though. I missed that. Oh man. Oh, I feel horrible that I missed something. And that's my biggest fear, is missing out, you know? Your mind palace? Is it on your is it on like your mental couch? And you imagine the guy on his couch, and it's like the Singapore flag colored couch, and he's got a TikTok clock above him, so you've memorized it. Does that like I've been kind of really crushing my Anki decks pretty hard lately. I've basically decided to use Anki instead of doom scrolling and other stuff on my phone. And well, I don't know. We'll get into it probably at some other point. But anyway, I got something occurred to me which is just so dumb. Anyway, all right, let's get these players started. They are both on seed. They are both ready to go. It is round 2, game number 1, Allenbot versus Violet. The winner goes to the top 32 in 3-1 Tetris. On the left side, Allenbot. Not a bot, but an actual human person. Allenbot qualified into Mega Masters with a 1.33 million. That was the average of his best 39 capped games played in a 90-minute qualifying period. 90 minutes, actually. Supersized qualifier for a supersized tournament. His PB is 3.74 million. That is a top 25 score on the leaderboard. He was ranked number 24 in the most recent Premier poll as well. Allen is the back-to-back 4-time Classic Tetris Singapore champion from 22 through 2025. And I don't know if there's been one held in 2026 at all, but he's probably the champion of that too, if we just vote on it. Also won a Hopefuls circuit back in April of 22 and a Challengers in April of 24. He is a former runner-up in the monthly Masters event. That was in September of 2023, which was the month that Luis run it. Or Luis? Am I saying Luis? All right, Luis. Don't at me. Allenbot is also a 3-time Mega Masters player and has finished as high as the top 32. So he's looking to get back there again, which he can do if he wins this match, and then have a shot at going even deeper. He also played in the Tetris Effect Connected World Championship in 2023 and 2024. In the... I don't know. I know he played once in... I think if I remember correctly, in 2023, it was like 3 different modes, and in 2024, it was in Classic Score Attack. I think that's what it was. And Allen also played in our Stupid Tetris Monthly No Bars November last year. On the right side, it is Violet, seed number 36. From where? From the United Kingdom. And Violet beat Hazel in round 1. That's Chaotic Hazel, not Hazelnut Milk or whatever they're going by. But Hazel, Chaotic Hazel. And Violet qualified in with a 1.24 million. It's got a PB of 1.66 million. And when I made this graphic, that was ranked number 69 on the overall PB leaderboard. And Allenbot up super high trying to bring this down. Oh no, that is going to be a top out for Allen. Level 18 top out for him, and Violet is good in game number 1. All right, players, you can take a moment and warm up if you need to. You can continue to warm. I'll drop some pieces in the chat, but if you need another minute, that's fine. This is the only match we've got going tonight. Oh, you heard my knuckle crack? Seriously, you heard that? Wait, shut up. How dare you? What? That is bonkers. All right, that's it. I gotta change mics. I've gotta change mics. Come on. Stop it. All right, 605 D32. That's wild. All right, looks like both players are ready. Game number 2, Allen and Violet. Violet up a game to none. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So yeah, I was kind of, I don't know, somehow Memory Palace or Mind Palace or whatever came up, and I was mentioning that I've been, you know, trying to not do, like everybody on Earth, trying like not to be on their phone or doom scroll or anything like that. So my default, there's 2 default things that I now do on my phone. Like I put my Kindle app, like, you know, in the bottom row of the phone where like all your most important apps are. I put the Kindle app down there, and I also put my Anki app down there. So my default thing when I just pick up my phone and I want to, like, you know, use my brain or just kind of distract myself, or if I have a moment I'm waiting in line, or if I'm driving 80 miles an hour down the highway, you know, I'll just read a book or do some Anki or whatever, like memorize all the presidents or all the capitals or whatever. But so I'm now doing the North American countries, because I didn't really have all those. And, you know, obviously, you know, you got Canada, USA, Mexico, and, you know, like the, you know, Guatemala, Honduras. But then there's all those islands down there, some of which are sovereign nations and some of which are not. And, you know, 140 here for Violet, 142 for Allenbot. So, you know, it's pretty hard because, you know, trying to memorize all these capitals, these sovereign islands that I don't really know. And like, I was like, you know, Barbados is it Kingstown? No, Bridgetown. That's what it is, Bridgetown. And it's like, I was just getting it wrong over and over and over and over and over again. And I wanted to remember, like, I want to remember all of them. And I just couldn't remember it. So then I did the thing where it's like, oh, make an image in your mind of the thing. So I imagined like a bridge with a bunch of barbs on it, like barbs sticking out of it. And so I was able to get it like instantly. Like from then on, I never got it wrong again. So then I'm like, how come I want to just remember like the name of a nation and its capital, and I can't remember that just because I want to? But like, oh, I can remember if I remember something that like doesn't exist, never will exist, can't exist. That's gonna help me, that's gonna help me remember like an actual fact. Like, why is that true? Why do mnemonic devices work, but me just earnestly wanting to remember something doesn't work? That makes no sense. 324 for Violet, 274 for Allenbot. Like, why is that true? So I was like, oh, all right, let me. What was the other one? St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which sounds like a band. So that's an island nation in the Caribbean. And I couldn't get it, so I'm like, oh, well, I just pictured like a drink with like grenadine, which is like a red mix-in, with a crown on it, right? So it's like Kingstown. And I never got it wrong again. There's no drink with a big crown on it. Yeah, I can remember that, but I can't remember the name of like a sovereign nation. Like, and it's factual national capital. Why does that work? That shouldn't work like that. 348 for Allenbot, 384 for Violet. So Violet ahead by 57,000 points. It's about, 2.5 Tetrises, something like that. I can see where this is going, Mr. Brain. Then she forgot. Did she forget all her mnemonic devices? Oh, she couldn't spell mnemonic. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. That's actually pretty funny. I'll give a tip of the cap to Full House. $443 for Allen, and he's getting up a little bit high here. He's going to keep that kind of long bar hole open, get a split double. He's got gaps in multiple rows and columns, but he does have a Tetris buried down there, and he will get it. 472 for him. Now he's low enough where he should be able to just kind of take this down mostly in time. 419. In German, they are called Donkey's Bridge. A mnemonic devices is a donkey's bridge. That's really funny. I like that. So about a 596 or so into 19 for Violet. Tetris for Allen, about 507, 623 for Violet. Anyway, the point is, there is no point. So we're into 19 now. 118,000 point lead for Violet. 3 lines ahead she is. The point is, it's level 18, and you got to talk about something. And there's a Tetris down column 7 for Violet. Wait, Vandy, is STM actually secret grade? Yes, good reminder, Morlando. Qualifying is open for our June tournaments. If you want to play in Das Masters or in Stupid Tetris Monthly, those are the 2 tournaments we're going to hold in June. And it is secret grade, where you make the greater than sign pattern out of holes in your stack. And the more completed rows you make of that pattern, the better. So that is a thing. 749 for Violet, 716 for Allenbot. George Amoki says, is Violet a tapper? Well, if you consider rolling a form of tapping, which I would argue that it probably is. I think they belong to this, tapping and rolling belong to the same genus. But no, Violet is rolling. 905 for Allen. Long bar in Tetris for him. 937, 972 for Violet. And Allenbot has really closed the gap. They are just a couple thousand points apart and one line apart. So Allen has really come on strong and closed over 100,000 point gap during the 19 phase. At 230 lines, that speed is going to double. And if these players can make use of the next 100 lines until 39, then they can, keep going. We'll see. Both players with the max. And there's a Tetris for Violet into 29 at A83. And a Tetris for Allen in at A86. So Allen, with the advantage at the 29 transition. But Violet with a bit of a better board. And Allen here in cleanup mode. And trying to just bring this down so we can start scoring again. Violet now has gotten back out to a lead, so able to capitalize on Allen's kind of burning here. And Allen's still fighting this down. Oh no, that long bar to the right is going to cook him, and that is going to do it for Allen in game number 2. And Violet is good. SV is in the chat, cheering on his countrymen. SV, are those pads still okay? Are they still working? Oh my goodness, look at this. 1.4 for Violet. She's got a PB of 1.6. So she is going to mullen this out. 1.66. So she's going to mullen this out a bit. Don't worry, long bar's coming. It's fine. She lives these. No, it's 1.46. So yeah, she had the runway here potentially to get that. With 30 lines to go, Tetris is here worth, well over 40,000 points. She definitely could have had it, but all right, but whatever, good enough to win this match. And there it is. So new pieces are here. Players, if you want to take a moment, please, take a moment. Swap pads for the first time ever, and you get a 1.5, 1.4. Which pads did you use? Did you use like clear silicone ones? Or do you use rubbery OEM like pads? I don't know. Does anyone like those like stiff silicone ones? I'm just curious. Like the normal ones that came in the controller. Oh, like from a different controller you swapped them in? Or like fresh ones. Are those the Hoskinsons? Like, did you order all the way from the United States? Those are good. Those are the ones I sent SV. Oh, got it. I'm in cahoots with SV. Now that would be like wrong. Like if this were a real sports league, would it be wrong for the commissioner of the sports league to send one of the players like improved equipment? It probably would be. Oh, this is going to be a big scandal. That's true. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. If I see someone's really struggling with controller stuff, sometimes I'll send them new pads or something. All right. So the pieces are here. So Allen just getting a little bit of warm up here, which makes sense. I mean, I only send it to my favorite players though. Right. Okay, looks like both players have signaled ready. Both players are ready. And everybody in chat is ready. Let us get them going. Game number 3. Allenbot has got to win this one to stay in this tournament. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I don't know. Like if somebody's, can't get the pads or doesn't know them and they're being held back by that, and I don't know. Feel like it's it's good for me, it's good for them, it's good for the channel, it's good for Tetris, for people to play at their highest levels. So Mr. Brain says, I am rooting for Allenbot in game 3 because I want more Tetris, not because I don't want Violet to win. All right, thank you for the disclaimer. Tetris for Allen 210. There's one for Violet 207. And we are underway in game 3. So Meme is the one who will be playing the winner of this, so that will not be happening today. But we do have more Tetris for you tomorrow. We've got 3 matches in the morning, or at least US morning. 9 a.m. Texas time, Jati versus Maisie. And then 11 a.m. Texas time, it's going to be NES Steve versus Lokenze. And the winner takes on Huffaluffagus. And then around dinner time here in Texas, or supper time, I don't know what you guys call it, but 6 p.m., whatever your evening meal is, it's going to be the Asian versus Sharky and the winner versus SV. So we got 5 hours of Tetris, or, 4 to 5 hours of Tetris, assuming they don't all top out on 18 in a sweep. Yeah, good amount of Tetris tomorrow. Doogie, what is wrong with you? Come on. Toogie, I watched a new a new to me sitcom for the first time in years. I don't watch a lot of sitcoms, and it's not but I watched a new to me sitcom for the first time. And it was, I guess, I don't know. Is it a sitcom if it doesn't have a laugh track? But it was The Good Place. And I'm about halfway through the series, and I like it. $478 for Allenbot, $439 for Violet. I'm still in season, I think I'm at the beginning of season 3. I know, Chris, for real. You are Toogie. At least with regard to that, same brain. I have to go back and watch Veronica Mars. Like, I know like a dozen people that I know personally. Like, you got to watch Veronica Mars, but I don't think it's streaming anywhere. $574 for Allenbot, $536 for Violet. Tetris, Violet, 614. There's one for Alan. He's into 19 at 605. So Alan with a 600K transition. The 600K transitions are flowing like water this year. I mean, it's just the year of 600K transitions. I can't, I don't have, data to back that up, but I bet if you go in, there's probably a goodly number of 600K 19 transitions. I'm sure someone must have this data, but $692 for Alan, $664 for Violet. Tetris for Violet, $757. Oh, Alan in kind of a mess. Oh my God. What can he do? And no, that is going to be a top out for Alan. And that means Violet will be moving on to the round of 32, and Allenbot is out. My goodness gracious. GG's Allenbot. It was good to have you here. Hope to see you again. But for now, it will be Violet moving on to the round of 32. Wow. Well, congratulations, Violet. Let me go ahead and report this. We'll show you what the bracket looks like. 3-0. And yeah, kind of unfortunate in game one with the round with the level 18 top out. This is a tough opponent to get through, so GG's Violet for sure. Okay, that is going to do it for the matches today. Let's show you and thank you for some things. Prize pool still at 375. Looking to get to that 13 million, guys. So we're a little ways away from that, but every little bit helps. So just look in the description on the YouTube thing if you're watching, and you can contribute there if you're watching after the fact. Thanks to the patrons: Scott Gray, Jane, The Window, K, Attacking Madelsberger, and Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Cat, Kid, Java D, Jason, Sunny, Mila. Appreciate you. And if you want to support us, use the support commands and do all that. Great job. And then, yeah, as far as supporters of the stream, I want to thank those of you who supported the stream, making it worth it for us to stream and allowing us all the, providing us all the resources we need to stream this every hour of the day. So thank you to everybody who supported the stream today. Let's let that run by one more time just to make sure everybody gets their their name shown who contributed. Appreciate that. And then let's see. That is going to do it. So let's show you the bracket. We'll show you where we're at. Where is that? That is right here. Blue bracket. There it is. So yeah, Floxe has moved on. And I don't know, potential matchup here with Dan V. You know, if things break a certain way. But tomorrow we will have Jati versus Maisie to fill in, find out who plays Miles. We want to make sure we put each UK person in their own separate bracket, so we can't have more than one in the finals. That would be a tragedy. But yeah, we're getting it filled in. So now we got 3/4 of the top 32 from this bracket filled in. We've got 3/4 of this orange part of the bracket filled in. Half of this side filled in, but we're gonna do Plum tomorrow. NES, Steve, Lukenze, and Huff. And then red, we have 3/4 of it filled in. So we've made a ton of progress, and it's only the 9th. Like let me count the matches. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 11, 12, 16, 18, 22, 23 matches. So we are that's 23 out of 64 matches, or 63 actually. If we unlock a third place match, it'll be 23 out of 64. So, that's a good amount. We are making our way in the world today. And it's only the 9th. So thanks to everybody who's helping make that happen. All right. That is going to do it for me. YouTube, thank you for hanging out. David, Titan, Mr. Brain, Junkle, Maxwell, George Amoki, and everybody else. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a beautiful day. What's up, Randy? All right, let's find out who is streaming Tetris, and we'll raid you over there. We got Crab Rangoon is making a push. CTWC Detroit is going on. Are they still going? Oh my God! Whoops. Yeah, Huff versus Cole looks like it's. I don't know exactly what it is, but we'll send you over to Classic Tetris. Thanks all. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.